Hello, this is a global water crisis project for Bio 110 between the two countries of the United States and Yemen. I would like to briefly discuss the importance of water on the body. Water forms saliva that is used for the digestion of food, helps get rid of body waste via urine and feces, and assists in getting oxygen throughout the body. The water sanitation in the United States is regulated by the Environmental Protection Agency. The the EAP monitors the quality of water in a public system. In Yemen, the water sanitation is regulated by the Ministry of Water and Environment. The MWE is responsible for creating the water policies. There are two ways in which communities access their water source, and that is through surface water and groundwater. Surface water is water that comes from surrounding streams, rivers, lakes, reservoirs, or oceans. The United States primarily receives their water from surface water. Groundwater comes from drilling wells. The water obtained from this is from below ground level. Yemen primarily receives their water from groundwater. Current water quality. The water is very safe in the United States. The EPA sets the basic standards at federal level for states and local cities to follow. Also in the United States, we have a Safe Drinking Water Act that makes sure frequent testing is done to safeguard against contamination of the public water supply. In Yemen, the water quality is very poor and scarce. This is partly due to the war going on in the country, where Yemen is not even a participant. Causes of reduced water quality. In both countries, the lack of government supervision and citizens of the country are responsible when there is poor water quality. The water crisis in Flint, Michigan was caused by neglect from the government officials at the local level, ignoring the numerous complaints from the residents. Also, the water source that was supplied to the residents of Flint was used from an unauthorized waste dumping site from local companies. War and illegal drilling in Yemen. The chemicals from the bombing in Yemen affects the water. Also, when the war was started, the Yemen government left. So in their absence, there was no supervision to warn the citizens not to waste the water, which resulted in illegal drilling and putting holes in water pipes and decreasing the amount of available water. Effects of reduced water quality. The EPA coordinator, Mark Durno, is holding a bottle cap with particles. He says that even a small piece of lead can cause a high lead level in a water test. In Yemen, unsafe storage. The improper storage has caused an increase in diseases that has killed a lot of its occupants. Possible solutions for reduced water quality. For the government to remain present and enforcing the rules and regulations that are put in place for their country, for both the United States and Yemen. The United States the United States need to do a better job at monitoring the conditions of the water at the local level. Yemen government should return to stop the war. Also, the people of Yemen should go back to harvesting rainwater, and implementing a new water system. Identify and describe a disease or a condition. In the United States, there is salmonella, and poor quality, at times of poor quality water. Salmonella is a bacterial infection that infects the intestinal tract. There are typically no symptoms, but at times a fever, stomach cramps may arise. In Yemen, there is cholera. This is a picture of cholera outbreak in Yemen. According to the Mayo Clinic, cholera is a bacterial infection caused by dirty water. The symptoms include dehydration, diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting. In conclusion, everyone needs to remember that even though we live in different countries, we are still all in the human race. There is a domino effect in life when you are not the only person on the planet. The senseless wars that we humans inflict on each other at any given time, or not taking precautions to ensure that people have good quality can have detrimental effects on the environment, whether it's contaminating water or killing a loved one. We need to learn how to be more considerate of the other person, whether we all live in the same country or not. The actions of what we do to this world today will be the consequences of the future generations.